Bottom second we go. We'll see Mario Gomez lead things off, the third baseman for the Haltom Buffaloes. They scored one in the bottom of the first, and now we'll see what they do here in the second. Gomez takes this one low for ball one. That one catches the zone from Windorf. Evens up the count at 1. 1-1 pitch from Windorf, hammered to left field. Now Tamela, right there as he drifts to his left for out number 1. And down goes Gomez. And that'll bring Yaziel Ceballos. Ceballos, the center fielder for your Haltom Buffalo, stands in the right-handed batter's box, awaiting the first pitch for Matthew Windorf. This one low, says the home plate umpire. Man, he's got a small zone in the early going, it looks like. We'll see if he widens that up further down. That one catches the zone from Windorf. The 1-1 pitch. Fan through from Ceballos, and he's in the hole, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Missing low, evens it up, 2-2. Windorf, he's been pounding the zone a little bit, as we've seen. A couple of strikeouts to his name. A ground out, a pop up. Off speed, gets him down on strikes, and down goes Ceballos. Nice pitch. Looking like a little circle change action from Windorf, and he gets his third strikeout of the ballgame. Bring up the catcher, Ramon Corona. First pitch to Corona, skies this one out to center field. On comes Watts, coming in, making the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3. Go the Haltom Buffaloes. No runs, no hits, no errors. When we come back, we will see Van Andar, Sosa, and Watts. 8, 9, and 1 for the LD Bell Blue Raiders. You're watching.
Now batting, number 11, Arya Vandekar.
Back here on Vype Live, Arya Manandar will lead things off here in the top of the third inning. Takes a strike on the inside corner from Damian Bravo, who's been pitching pretty well. Grounded up the middle to Mitchlish, I should say. over to Navarrete, first base for out number 1. 2 pitches, 1 out for Damian Bravo.
Number 15, Ruben Sosa.
That'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, Ruben Sosa, the third baseman. Sosa looking for his first hit of the season. Catches looks that one in for a strike, 0-1. He's only had 2 plate appearances as he pops this one up to the right side. Coming on is Leslie, and trying to slide and makes the catch. And Sosa thought about for a second going to second. Instead, he'll hold off for a 1-out base runner here in the top of the 3rd. And he's got his first hit of the season.
Now batting, number 22, Jalen Watts.
And back to the top of the order we go. See Jalen Watts, who struck out looking in his first at-bat. First pitch from Bravo. Little two-seam action on the outside corner. Catches the zone, 0-1. Sosa leads off from first. The 0-1 pitch from Bravo. Fastball again. Pretty much same spot. Makes it 0-2. Bravo going right after Watts. Check on Sosa at first. Nothing doing. Watts on the year has 11 runs scored. That leads the team. Awaits the 0-2 pitch from Bravo. Line shot to the right side, and it gets through. Back-to-back base hits for the LD Bell Blue Raiders, and they've got a couple of base runners on as Sosa moves to second, and Watts, who is down 0-2, ropes the single to the right side, and it'll bring up Devin Cook, the catcher, who grounded third in his first at-bat. Little extra work in the inning for Damian Bravo. First 2 innings breezed by pretty quickly. Facing only 1 over the minimum in those 2. Here comes set. The first pitch to Cook. Slider catches the top of the zone, falls right in, 0-1. Cook on the year batting .241, an RBI. No extra base hits with 7 hits. The 0-1 as he squared around. The umpire said he did, in fact, offer at it. Cook kind of gestured to his disagreement to that, but 1-1 the count. Make it 0-2. Bravo comes set, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed in the dirt. And he's got him swinging, and down goes Devin Cook. Third strikeout of the ball game for Damian Bravo. And there's 2 down now here in the top of the 3rd inning. Bring up 3-hole hitter Josh Ortiz. He popped up back to the pitcher Bravo in his first at-bat. Slider in the dirt, nice dig on the back end by Corona. Saves the runners moving up 90 feet. 1-0 now to Ortiz, the shortstop. Sosa at second base, Watts on first base. The 1-0 pitch now to Sosa. Rope to the left side, out to Orozco. They're sending him around third, and no, they're gonna stop him. They thought for a second sending Sosa around, but a nice job from Orozco to get that ball in quickly to the cutoff man. But there are bases loaded now in the 3rd.
Now batting, number 16, Matthew Windorf.
The 3rd hit of the inning. Watts moves up to second, Sosa to third, and Cook stands at first base. Base is filled with Blue Raiders. For the pitcher, Matthew Windorf. The lefty awaits. That one, heart of the zone. Windorf watched one. Would have been a good one to offer at. Windorf grounded right back to Bravo in his first at bat. Back to the pitcher. A hard hit, but a nice play by Bravo. The 0-1 in the dirt to the backstop. Here comes Sosa. And we've got a tie ball game, folks. Wild pitch makes it 1-1. LD Bell gets on the board. They answer, finally, that run that they put up in the first inning. And everybody moves up 90 feet. Windorf waits the 1-1 pitch from Bravo. Grounded to the left side to Mishlish. Drops back on it, fires across the diamond and Averett, and just in time for out number 3. But a run scores on 3 hits and no errors. They tie it up. LD Bell does 1-1. LD Bell and Haltom. You're watching Haltom Buffalo Baseball on Vype Live.
Campeón, ¿qué está pasando? ¿Todo bien? ¿Cierto? ¿Cierto? ¿Qué ha pasado? Nos abrieron ellos el primer inning, un triunfo. Rápido, primer picheo. La pegó más a ver el primer bate de ellos. Después dieron una 90 segundas, una carrera de ellos. Anyway, nada más. Y ahora nosotros anotamos esa carrera por 3 hits y una bola que se fue para la cancha, anotamos. Ahí ya nos matamos ahí. Aquí no están apuntando los hits, pero en ese inning le dicen 3 hits. Ellos no han dado uno, el triple.
Back on Vype Live, we'll see Tyler Mishlish, the shortstop. Justin Schumer, and then back to the top of the order for the Haltom Buffaloes. We've got a 1-1 ball game here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. First pitch to Mishlish, misses high, 1-0. From Windorf. That one catches the zone. Makes it 1-1. Mishlish playing a good shortstop here in the early going. This one hammered out to left field, giving chase is Mella, and making a nice over-the-shoulder catch on his backhand for out number 1, allowed out number 1 at that. So that'll bring up Justin Schumard, the DH for the Haltom Buffaloes. Comes up with 1 down in the bottom of the 3rd. And a tie ball game. First pitch from Windorf. That one misses outside for ball 1. Windorf the delivery. 1-0 pitch. Cut just a little bit too much outside. That nice tail from that pitch, but makes it 2-0. Schumard ahead in the count. 9-hole hitter trying to turn the lineup over as that one catches the zone, 1-2. Schumard trying to turn the lineup over to Bravo, who tripled on the first pitch he saw and scored a run after Leslie drove him in. 3 straight hits last inning for the LD Bell Blue Raiders, as that one missed outside, 3-1. That one catches the zone. We got a full count. 3 straight hits, loaded the bases, and a wild pitch. Had Sosa trot to the plate to tie things up. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Schumard. That one swung on, popped up in the infield, drifting just a bit on the outfield grass goes Machuca. He reaches over, makes the catch for out number 2. Down goes Schumard, and we're back to the top of the order. Damian Bravo, I just mentioned, tripled in his first at-bat. Windor settling down nicely here after giving up that big hit to Bravo. First pitch to him again. First pitch swinging from Bravo. Fouls that one back though. 0-1. Two down, a bottom of the third inning. 0-1 pitch, misses outside and low. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, that one swung on, fouled off again to the right side, 1-2. Lone run of the game scored by Damian Bravo in the first inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch to him. That one misses high, evens up the count. Haltom coming in at 7-7-1 overall, 1-3 in district play. The 2-2 pitch with two down. That one swung on, popped out to the shallow right center, giving chase, and down it goes. Man, Andar couldn't get to it. Watts couldn't get to it, and Machuca drifting back kind of gave way to the outfield. And the second hit of the ball game for Damian Bravo. He's on with 2 outs and bringing up Cameron Leslie. Haltom has lost their last 3 contests. Weatherford back last Friday. And the pitch out gets past the catcher Cook. And they were trying to prevent the stolen base from Bravo. And either way, that'll be a passed ball as he moves up to second. Now in scoring position with 2 away for Cameron Leslie. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Leslie. Big looping curveball, catches the zone. Evens it up at 1. Last win was back on March 15th for Haltom against Chisholm Trail. They won that one 6-5. They're in a close one right now, bottom of the third. 1-1, shot right back up the middle. One hopper over to Ortiz, a step over to Harvath, and that is out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors. We're headed to the 4th inning as we'll see Harvath, Mella, and Moeller. We'll see 5, 6, and 7 for the Blue Raiders from LD Bell. You're watching Haltom Buffalo Baseball on Vype Live. Top of the 4th inning we go here from Haltom City. Here at Buffalo Field, Ethan Herrera, thanks for joining us here on Vype Live as we broadcast this Haltom Buffalo baseball game. 1-1 ball game, top of the 4th. Cameron Harvath struck out in his first at-bat. Will come to the plate to lead things off. Damian Bravo pitching a nice game. Catch the inside corner, 0-1. Slider and a nice piece right there. Catches the outside corner, and Bravo has him in a hole 0-2. Bravo working quickly now. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Big time cut and a big time slider. 3 pitches, 1 strikeout. For the second time, Harvath is retired by way of the K.
Number 10, Riley Mella.
And that'll bring up Riley Mella. Singled in his first at bat. One of the 4 hits for the Blue Raiders. A hefty fastball catches the zone, 0-1. 4 straight strikes to start the inning for Damian Bravo. The 0-1 pitch to Mella. Swung on and missed. Little high cheddar from him, 0-2. Gets his sign from Corona. Bravo the windup, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts, back-to-back strikeouts. First one to Harvath, this one to Mella. For strikeout number 5 for Damian Bravo on the night. That'll bring up Caden Moeller. Moeller grounded out to the second baseman in his first at bat. There's the first ball of the inning. Coming on pitch number 7, 1-0. 2 down, top of the 4th. 1-1 ball game now. 1-0 pitch from Bravo. To the right side, almost a great diving catch. And trying to beat him to the bag. Navarrete, full extension dive off the heel of his glove, picked up by Rodrigo Bravo and almost beat Moeller to the bag. But as it stands, it's a 2-out single here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Arya Manandar. First pitch to Manandar, a cut through, 0-1. Nice piece from Moeller on that last one. Sharply hit and almost a brilliant play from the first baseman, Navarrete. Bravo gets his sign quickly from Corona, comes set. The 0-1 pitch, slider in the dirt, right under Corona, picks it up, takes a look down at first base, but nothing doing, 1-1. Checks the runner at first and comes set. Check on Moeller at first base, but he gets back in safely. Bravo comes set. 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed. He's got some live action to that fastball here in the 4th inning. Manandar awaits the 1-2 from Bravo. He comes set, 2 down, on top of the 4th inning. 1-1 ball game. Swung on and missed. A little extra work, throwing it down to Navarrete from Corona, and 3 strikeouts in the inning from Damian Bravo. Give him 6 for the night already. Heading to the bottom half of the 4th inning, we'll see Navarrete, Bravo, and Gomez. 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the Haltom Buffaloes. Bottom of the 4th coming your way. You're watching Haltom Buffalo Baseball presented by Vype Live. Bottom of the fourth inning we go. Brian Navarrete will lead things off. Three-hole hitter watches ball one in the dirt from Windorf. 1-0. Pitch from Windorf. That one swung on, hopped over the pitcher. Coming on is Ortiz and under his glove. Gonna be a tough play to try to get out Navarrete. And it'll be an infield single, the third hit of the ball game for the Haltom Buffaloes. And the first time that hit does not come from Damian Bravo. Navarrete, who struck out on his first, is on first base in the infield single. And Rodrigo Bravo, who also went down on strikes in his first, comes to the plate. The four-hole hitter awaits the first pitch from Windorf. He squares around. Offered at the bunt, says the home plate umpire, and it's 0-1. Windorf, the lefty, comes set. And a pop-up in the infield on his Ortiz, makes the catch for out number one. And Mario Gomez will come to the plate. He flew out to left field in a nice play on the back end by Mella in his first at-bat. First pitch from Windorf, misses high and outside, 1-0. 1-1 ball game. Damian Bravo tripled in his first at-bat, the bottom half of the first inning. And then Leslie grounded out, but brought him in to open up the scoring for the Haltom Buffaloes as that one misses outside, 2-0. Then in the third inning, bases loaded for LD Bell, and a pass ball got past Corona, as that one finds the zone. 2-1 now to the Haltom third baseman, Mario Gomez. And Sosa came trotting home to tie things up, and that's where we're at scoring-wise. Bottom of the fourth now. Navarrete on first, a 2-1 count. In the dirt, 3-1 to Gomez. That one finds the zone, makes it a full count.
Get him, Win.
Full count, runner on first, one down, bottom of the fourth inning. Windorf, a check on Navarrete over there at first base, and he dives in safely. Almost caught him off guard. First time we've seen that pickoff move. Well, the first time we've had a runner on first base longer than one pitch. Windorf, the 3-2 pitch, misses outside, and a first walk of the ball game for Matthew Windorf. That belongs to Mario Gomez. He heads to first base. Navarrete to second, and it'll bring up Yaziel Ceballos. Ceballos comes up with two runners on, first and second, and one down in the bottom of the fourth. Runner in scoring position. Maybe a hit will get through. Navarrete, not the speediest of players out there, but in the right spot. Maybe a single will do it. Get the go-ahead run here. That one outside, says the home plate umpire. A groan from the crowd, and I don't blame him. It was really close. The umpires had a small strike zone all night long, though. 1-0. Windorf gets his sign from Cook. Comes set. 1-0 pitch. That one finds the zone, evens it up at 1. Almost the same pitch, but a little bit more closer to the plate, says the home plate umpire. One down on a 1-1 count, two runners on. One, grounded softly to the left side, but foul. Sosa gave a little bit of a whirl out there, makes it 1-2. Gomez at first, Navarrete at second. Windorf gets his sign from Cook. Likes it, comes set. The 1-2 pitch to Ceballos. Big looping curveball, and Ceballos just able to get a piece of it, fouls it back. We stay at 1-2. Ceballos struck out in his first at bat, in danger of doing so right now, but just needs to keep it rolling. Trying to get it to Ramon Corona, who's on deck. Ceballos, the center fielder, awaits the 1-2 pitch once again. That one line to left field. That gets down. Navarrete going to be held up at third base, and we've got bases loaded now. In the bottom of the fourth, nice at bat and a good piece of hitting from Yazael Ceballos. And that'll bring up Ramon Corona. We'll get a mound visit from head coach Paul Gibson out there. With one down in the bottom of the fourth inning. 1-1 ball game. And a couple of hits and a walk in the inning already. Load the bases for Corona with one down. Another hit. Coming into the inning, Windorf had only given up 2 hits here tonight. And he's given up 2 in the inning. First one to Navarrete, which was a tough one coming across for Ortiz. Couldn't quite make the play, just under his glove, but he was on the dead sprint. So it was a really tough play. Would imagine the official scorekeeper will rule that one a hit for Navarrete, especially, you know, home field advantage. It was a walk to Gomez, and Ceballos, the soft liner for a single out to left field, and that's where we're at, bases loaded. Mound visit over, and Windorf looking determined as Ramon Corona steps in. The first pitch to Corona. Fastball misses outside, 0-1, make it 1-0. A fly out to center for Corona in his first at-bat on the first pitch. Windorf comes set, gets the sign from Cook, the 1-0 pitch. That one misses somewhere. Man, the umpire's definitely squeezing just a little bit on that outside part of the plate. And it's a 2-0 count. Corona awaits the 2-0. Taking all the way right down the middle. 2-1 from Windorf. There's one down, corners are in. Playing double play depth up the middle. As Harvath and Sosa play up on the grass, trying to cut that runner down. Beautiful pitch from Windorf. Makes it 2-2. One down, bottom of the fourth inning. Bases full of Buffaloes. Windorf comes set, the 2-2 to Corona. That one flied out to center. Watts getting under it. Gonna get a running start. Now he drops back. Watts takes it. Fires to the plate. On line and coming across to score is Navarrete. The ball gets past everyone on the throw, on the cutoff, and up 90 feet goes each base runner. We've got a 1-run lead now for the Haltom Buffaloes. 2-1 on the sacrifice fly. That'll bring up the 8-hole hitter, Tyler Mitchlish. He just gets a piece of that one off the end of the bat, 0-1. Mitchlish flied out to left field in his first at-bat. Over there to Mella. And he's got a couple of runners in scoring position, a chance to add on a couple of more runs here in the inning. This one popped up right behind the backstop into the crowd. And it's 0-2 with 2 down in the bottom of the fourth. Mitchlish, the shortstop, played a nice shortstop. A couple of nice plays up the middle from him. 0-2 count now from Windorf.
Come on, Wade, let's go.
The 0-2. Off speed, fouled back. So we'll do the 0-2 again. Windorf gets his sign from Cook. He likes it. The 0-2. Line right back up the middle. Watts will let it fall in front. One run comes across to score, and that's a 2-run inning already for the Haltom Buffaloes, making it 3-1. Haltom over LD Bell. Nice piece of hitting for Tyler Mitchlish. Scored Mario Gomez. To third goes Yaziel Ceballos, and we'll see Justin Schummerd. And he comes up with runners in the corners and 2 away. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch to Schummerd from Windorf, gets the zone 0-1. Popped out to the second baseman, Machuca, in his first at-bat, did Schummerd. And the 0-1. Big looping curveball and a nice piece of pitching right there from Windorf. Gets him to swing through. 0-2 the count. 2 down, bottom of the 4th. Already 2 runs across to score. Runners at the corners now for the 9-hole hitter for Haltom Buffaloes. Windorf gets his sign. Looks over at first. 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Down goes Schummerd, and the inning is over. 1 run, 3 hits on a sac fly, and a walk in the inning. No errors.
Now batting, number 15, Ruben Sosa.
Ruben Sosa will come to the plate to lead things off here in the top of the 5th inning. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Blue Raiders from LD Bell. Bravo doing a nice job. 6 strikeouts already in 4 innings. As that one catches the zone. And an 0-1 start for Damian Bravo. Grounded right up to middle. Mitchlish hops up on him and not in time. It'll be an error for Mitchlish.
Take advantage, let's go.
And a base runner for the Blue Raiders.
Number 22, Jalen Watts.
Buffaloes from Haltom scored 2 runs in the last half inning. And we'll see if the Raiders can do anything to match it, or at least answer it just a bit. They've got a leadoff base runner, so it's a good start. Check over at first on Sosa, but he's back in safely. Jalen Watts comes to the plate. 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single in this one. Righty gets comfortable. Bravo comes set. Another check on Sosa at first base. He scored the only run of the ball game so far for LD Bell. Watts with 7 RBIs on the year, 11 singles, a couple of doubles, and a triple to his name. Bravo. Try to get to the bottom of the zone, but missed it just a tad. It's 1-0. Comes set, gets the sign from Corona. 1-0 pitch. That one finds the zone and evens it up at 1. Watts has 60 plate appearances, 7 walks, 14 strikeouts, though. That leads LD Bell. Another check on Sosa, the 3rd time this at bat, but he's back in safely. Bravo comes set, the 1-1 to Watts. He squares around a bunt, the slider in the dirt, he pulls it back, and it's 2-1. Beautiful, beautiful night here for some baseball. Just past 8 o'clock on this Friday night. 71 degrees here in Haltom City. The 2-1 pitch. An offer from Watts on the bunt, and it's 2-2 now as he missed it. Sosa at first base awaits. He reached on the error by Tyler Mitchlish just a second ago. Now back to the top of the order. 2-2 count for Jalen Watts. And did he offer at the slider? A check over. He can't call that one. The umpire in the field behind the pitcher's mound. He says no swing anyway. It's 3-2. Nice job of working the count by the leadoff hitter for LD Bell. Watts awaits the 3-2 from Bravo. The full count pitch. Offer in the dirt. An error and a walk. First walk of the ball game for Damian Bravo. And now 2 runners on with nobody out. First and second, Watts on first, Sosa at second. That'll bring up Josh Ortiz, make it Devin Cook. The 2-hole hitter is 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Grounded out to third in his first at bat. We'll see if the bunt sign is on. I'm assuming it will be. Trying to get a couple runners in scoring position for their 3-hole hitter, Devin Cook. Staring down Bravo. Bravo gets his sign and comes set. Cook squares around. Watches this one in the dirt. 1-0. It's one of those tough times for a pitcher when you know he's going to bunt. You don't really just want to give it to him. Kind of pulled off and actually took a little bit off that fastball from Bravo. See if it's still on. 1-0 pitch to Cook. He pops the bunt back to the backstop. Foul. 1-1.
You almost got there, bud. No.
Strikeout in his last at bat, Devin Cook. On 3 pitches, he was part of that. Well, that kind of effort that Bravo was putting a little extra mustard on. 1-1 now. Top of the 5th inning. 3-1. Haltom over LD Bell. The 1-1 pitch to Cook. He squares around, gets that one down, left side, but foul, picked up by Corona. And it's 1-2. A lot of managers would keep on the bunt sign with 2 strikes, especially in a situation like this, down by 2 runs, nobody out. Have an out to play with, really, if you want to sacrifice it. Here in the middle innings. Top 5. The 1-2 pitch from Bravo. Bunt sign off from Cook and the slider in the dirt. Nice play by Corona to keep it in front and keep the runners right where they're at. It's an even count at 2. Devin Cook, no bunt sign we saw. We'll see if it's back on or he's going to let him swing away. The 2-2 pitch from Bravo. Easy hopper to the right side. In comes Bravo. Rodrigo Bravo flips it over to first base, and it's basically what a sacrifice bunt would have done. The little chopper to the right side gets 2 runners in scoring position for the 3-hole hitter, Josh Ortiz.
Joshua Ortiz.
Couple of runners in scoring position. Sosa at third, Watts on second. Ortiz, 1 for 2 in this one. Popped out to Bravo, the pitcher, in his first at bat and singled sharply in his second. First pitch to him. First pitch swinging on the slider, and Bravo gets ahead 0-1. Big moment right now. Heart of the lineup for LD Bell, and Bravo trying to weather the storm. 2 runners in scoring position with 1 down. Top of the 5th inning with a 2-run lead, 3-1 Haltom. 0-1 pitch, slider off to the left side, past the third baseman. In the hole is Mitchless. Nobody's got. And a run gets on the board on an infield single by Josh Ortiz. Past a diving Gomez, Mitchlish in the hole had no shot of getting the speedy Ortiz.
Number 16, Matthew Windor.
And Sosa, who got on an error by Mitchlish, scores the 2nd run of the ball game, and the 2nd time tonight he has crossed the plate. He accounts for the only 2 runs. As Watts heads down to third in the meantime, and runners at the corners. For Matthew Windorf. 0 for 2, he squares around to bunt. Pulls it back, the fastball catches the heart of the zone. 0-1. Crowd didn't like that one. And he hasn't been calling that all night, so I can see where their frustration comes from. Runners at the corners, 0-1 count, 1 down. Runner takes off, slider catches the zone, and right back to the pitcher, Bravo, and a stolen base for Josh Ortiz. Now 2 runners in scoring position, and Windorf at the plate. I beg your pardon, it didn't catch the zone. And Coach Gibson going out there maybe to talk about the fake tag that was put on. You know, it's been back and forth, the interpretation of the rule between umpires about if you can fake a tag or not. You've always been able to do it in the past here in high school baseball in North Texas. The 2 umpires are going to talk about it. 1-1 count for the time being with 1 down in the top of the 5th. Already 1 run across to score on only 1 hit. An error and a walk. And Windorf at the plate finds himself in a 1-1 count with 1 down. I beg your pardon, folks. It is 3-2 in a 1-run game. Damian Bravo comes set, the 1-1 pitch, swung on, ground to the right side, tucks it inside, 1 run will score. That's Watson coming around to score and give the lead to the LD Bell Blue Raiders is Josh Ortiz, and a double for Matthew Windorf, helping himself out. 2 runs on that double. And 3 runs have now come across to score for LD Bell. And it doesn't look like they're done yet, as Cameron Harvath will step to the plate. He struck out in his first 2 at-bats. He's 0 for 2. As LD Bell does take the lead. First pitch swinging from Cameron Harvath. Fouls this one back 0-1. 2 hits in the inning, back-to-back hits. A 2-run double for the LD Bell pitcher. And Damian Bravo trying to weather this storm once again. Slider catches the inside part of the plate, 0-2. Cameron Harvath has faced now 3 0-2 counts in his first 3 at-bats here tonight. Bravo comes set. The 0-2 to Harvath. This one fouled off to the right side, just trying to stay alive as Harvath, poking at it. into the first base coach's box. We'll do the 0-2 once again.
Go, Cam!
Bravo comes set, the 0-2 pitch once again. Swung on and fouled. Foul tipped a bit. And we'll do the 0-2 once again. One down at top of the 5th inning, already 3 runs across the score. Bravo gets his sign from Corona, comes set, and time's called by Harvath. Harvath on the year, a .261 hitter. Drawn 4 walks and has 6 RBIs. The 0-2, that one in the dirt. Trying to get him to chase, he swung at everything in this at-bat after going down 0-2. And a nice job to change the eyesight from Damian Bravo. The 1-2, slider outside. Definitely low, perhaps outside as well. I mean, it's an even count at 2. The 2-2. Fouled off once again, and looks like Cameron Harvath is putting together a pretty nice at-bat after going down 0-2. Staying alive, fouling off pitches. Runner at second. With 1 down in the top of the 5th inning. 2-2 count. Bravo comes set, gets his sign. The righty Harvath awaits the 2-2 pitch from Bravo. That one misses high. Runner takes off. The throw to third over the head of Gomez. And the pinch runner's coming home. And it's a 2-run ball game now. As LD Bell tacks on another. It's 5-3. Blue Raiders over the Buffaloes. And a great job by Cameron Harvath. Works the count full now after going down 0-2. And manufactures that run pretty much. He's got the RBI, the 3-2 pitch to Harvath. Takes that one in the heart of the zone, watches it through for strike 3 and out number 2 here in the inning. And that's the 3rd strikeout of the ball game for Cameron Harvath. And it'll bring up Riley Mella. The left fielder is 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single. He watches that one high for ball 1. A 4-run 5th inning so far for LD Bell. 1-0 pitch, catches the heart of the zone, 1-1. One pitch from Bravo. This one fouled off just a bit. 1-2.
Go, Bello.
Mella steps in, awaits the 1-2 pitch from Damian Bravo. The delivery. Slider gets him down swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts to end it. However, 4 runs come across to score on 2 hits and an error. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th, see if the Haltom Buffaloes can respond. We'll see 1, 2, and 3, Bravo, Leslie, and Navarrete when we come back. You're watching Haltom Buffalo baseball here on Vype Live. New pitcher on the mound for LD Bell. That's Cameron Harvath, who just went down swinging at the plate. And he'll take over the duties on the mound for LD Bell. But he's got a tough task. He'll face 1, 2, and 3 for the Buffaloes. Harvath in district play, he's 0-1 in 2 games started, 3 overall appearances in district, and 8.2 innings. 9 strikeouts and 10 walks in 8 innings, so we'll watch out for his control as he faces the top of the order. Also, Caden Moeller now comes out of the DH position and plays first base. Going to second now is Colby Pyboon. Goes in for Machuca. So the umpire walking around trying to get everybody settled and figure out where everybody's at and make sure everybody knows exactly what's going on. We've got a 5-3 ball game, a 4-run top of the 5th inning for the LD Bell Blue Raiders. And it's 5-3. Bravo had a little bit of trouble in that last inning. Now has a chance to make up for it. Trying to set the table here.
Go, Cam.
Bravo make it 2 for 2 in this one. First pitch swinging, as we've seen the last 2 at-bats. This one's fouled off, 0-1. A triple and a run scored in his first at-bat and a single in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. This one skied out to right field. There goes man Andor, and right into the glove for out number 1. And Bravo is retired for the first time tonight, bringing up the 2-hole hitter, Cameron Leslie. Cameron Leslie is 0 for 2, although he did have an RBI when he grounded out to second base in his first at-bat, with Bravo at first.
You want something from me? Hold on, stay right here.
The 0-1 pitch fouled off to the left side, 1-1. Make it 0-2, I beg your pardon. As Leslie digs in, awaits the 0-2 pitch from Harvath. Curveball, kind of 12-6 action, missed outside, 1-2. Harvath gets his sign. On the way, the 1-2 fouled off to the left side. Fouled off to the back. We'll do the 1-2 again. Harvath's 1-2 pitch once again to Leslie. Misses low, 2-2. Harvath wanted it. Swung on and missed. Harvath pumped up after that strikeout. And down goes Leslie. He's 0 for 3. First time he's been struck out in this one. And there is now 2 down, bottom of the 5th. It's a 5-3 ball game. LD Bell over Haltom.
Come on, Cam.
You finna sit down?
A 2-3 record for the Blue Raiders in district play. The first pitch to Brian Navarrete finds the zone. Nice pitch from Harvath. Freezes Navarrete. The 0-1. 12-6 once again, back-to-back. Back-to-back curveballs, 0-2. Harvath working quickly, 2 down. Bottom of the 5th inning, trying to go 1-2-3 to the Buffaloes. The 0-2. Strike 3, 3 straight curveballs. And 2 straight strikeouts for Cameron Harvath, coming in, firing darts and putting the ball where he needs to. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors. Down go the Haltom Buffaloes in the 5th. To the 6th inning we go. We'll see 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Blue Raiders when we come back. You're watching Haltom Buffalo baseball here on Vype Live.
Number 19, Caden Moeller.
Caden Moeller, who entered in as the first baseman when Harvath came to pitch. Sets to lead things off here in the top of the 6th inning. A 5-3 lead for LD Bell over Haltom. 1-2-3 went the Buffaloes in the last half, and now, top of the 6th, we'll see what LD Bell wants to do. If they're going to add to that 4-run inning they put up back in the 5th. We'll see if Damian Bravo has an answer. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses high and away. 1-1. Moeller is 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out to the second baseman in his first 2 at-bats. That one misses inside, 2-1. Moeller on the year batting 156. Below that Mendoza line. That one's in there for strike 2. Grounded to the right side. There goes Bravo. Over to Navarrete at first for out number 1. And Moeller grounds out to the second baseman for his second time tonight, and it'll bring up Arya Menandar. The right fielder is 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. That one's in there for strike 1, taken by Menandar. 0-1 pitch, slider in the dirt, evens it up at 1. Ground out to short in his first at-bat, strikeout in his second. Menandar now with 9 strikeouts on the season. That fastball misses high, 2-1. 2-1 pitch from Bravo. Fouled away to the right side, 2-2. There hasn't been a whole lot of, I guess, laser show, if you will. There's been a couple of, been one really big hit, and that was from Damian Bravo as he gets Menandar to swing through this one, and that's the 9th strikeout of the ball game for Damian Bravo. 9 strikeouts here through 6 and some change. Or 5 and some change, I should say. That one, it catches the inside part of the zone. 0-2, 0-1 with 2 down. 0-1 pitch from Bravo. Popped up. Behind the backstop, heading for the crowd. They scatter. And it's an 0-2 count. Watch your heads over there, folks. Yeah, there hasn't been a whole lot of spraying the ball around. Maybe one sharply or, deep hit, extra base hit. A couple of well-placed doubles and well-placed base hits through the infield from both teams. And that's how Eddie Bell really manufactured that 4-run fifth. But 2 up, 2 down right now, trying to make it 3 up, 3 down. The 0-2 in the dirt. He went to offer at it. Did Ruben Sosa, or thought about offering at it, but he wisely held back. 1 and 2. Sosa scored 2 runs in this ball game. He's reached on a single and an error. The 1-2 pitch. Line to center field. Coming on is Ceballos, dives and makes the catch, and a beautiful, beautiful catch by Ceballos out in center. Retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. Go the LD Bell Blue Raiders. No runs, no hits, no errors, heading to the bottom of the 6th inning. 6 outs left for the Buffaloes to try to make something happen. We'll see 4, 5, and 6. Rodrigo Bravo, Mario Gomez, and Yazael Ceballos. Back here on Vype Live, we'll see 4, 5, and 6. Rodrigo Bravo to lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th. Buffaloes down by 2, 5-3. LD Bell scored 4 back in the 5th inning. Buffaloes trying to make some headway. First pitch from Harvath, and he is pumped up. Fires that one in for strike 1, 0-1. Harvath working quickly. The 0-1 pitch to Bravo. That 12-6 curveball in the dirt evens it up at 1. Bravo struck out in his first at bat and popped up to the shortstop in his second. The 1-1 pitch. Curveball again. That one finds the zone. Not really looking for it the past few hitters that have come to the plate, and Harvath has gone to it quite a few times. See if he goes right back to the well or he challenges him. The 1-2 pitch. Hot shot right back up the box, and a nice play. A nice piece of hitting from Rodrigo Bravo. And the Haltom Buffaloes have a leadoff base runner. First hit of the ball game for Bravo. 1 for 3 on the night for him now, and that'll bring up the 5-hole hitter Mario Gomez. The third baseman is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Lined out to left in his first at bat, walked in his second, scored back in that 4th inning. Bravo leads off from first. He's got pretty good speed, folks, so we'll see what play is on if they play it safe, down by 2. Check on Bravo and a dive back there, pretty close. But he's in there safely. Gomez at the plate, awaits the first pitch from Harvath. Curveball missing high. Nice at bat last time up for Mario Gomez. Had a 8-pitch walk. The 1-0. Taking all the way, it looks like. Makes it 1-1. I don't know if it was a sign from the coach or if Gomez is just giving Bravo the chance to steal if he wants to go. Average lead over there at first base and a check over on Bravo. One pitch ducked in by Gomez, and that curveball almost came back around to catch the zone, but it's 2-1, missing high. Nobody down, bottom of the 6th, trying to answer that 4-run 5th inning are the Haltom Buffaloes. Swung on and hammered to the left side, but foul, well foul. And we'll even up the count at 2. Harvath gets the sign from Cook. Cook got the sign from Gibson. The 2-2 pitch from Harvath. Runner thought about going and pretty much froze his own hitter, it looked like. And Gomez watches that one for a strike, and Harvath gets his 3rd strike of the night already in just 2 1/3 innings. First pitch to Yaziel Ceballos comes in for a strike. 1 down. Bottom of the 6th inning, a 2-run ball game. LD Bell has that 2-run lead, 5-3. Ceballos at the plate. 1 for 2 with a strikeout on this one. Fastball on the outside. Missing outside, evens it up at 1. 1-1 with 1 down and 1 on. And 1-1 at the plate, number 11, Yaziel Ceballos. 1-1 pitch, runner takes off, curveball, high. The throw down to second, not in time and well offline, and a runner in scoring position on the stolen base from Rodrigo Bravo. Finally picked his spot, went on the curveball, and a tough get for Cook to get down there and get the speedy Bravo. And now with a 2-1 count, Ceballos will hit with a runner in scoring position. Trying to get one of those runs back to try to make it a sizable, or a manageable, I should say, deficit to go after if they don't get both runs here. Ceballos, the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off to the right side, and Ceballos is sitting at 2-2 from Harvath. 2-2, 1 down. The 2-2 pitch from Harvath. Swung on right back up the middle. That's gonna get through. They're sending Bravo around third. He'll score easily. And the Haltom Buffaloes get a run back. Nice piece of hitting and a great at-bat from Yaziel Ceballos. The single up the middle. The run scored by Rodrigo Bravo off the stolen base he had during that at-bat. Scoring from second. It's a 1-run ball game. And it'll be Anthony Quintana, the pinch runner. A little speed out there. With 1 down in the bottom of the 6th. 1-run ball game. He represents the tying run. Remember, folks, they do get a re-entry here in high school baseball and softball for that matter. Corona at the plate, had a sacrifice fly in his first at-bat. Has a little chin music upstairs, 1-0. Flew out to center in his first, and actually flew out to center in his second at-bat, just had that RBI. Fastball in the zone from Harvath. Took a little bit off of it to locate it, makes it even at 1. 1 down, bottom of the 6th, 5-4, LD Bell over Haltom. Buffalo's looking to stampede their way to tie it up, and a check over at first at Quintana, but he's back easy. Quintana, not a very big stature out there, but he looks like he's quick as he leads off from first. Curveball misses just high to Ramon Corona. And the catcher for Haltom has himself a 2-1 count with a runner on first here in the top. Make it bottom of the second, bottom of the sixth, rather. Harvath comes set, the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, heart of the zone, evens it up at 2. And it's got to be the pitch you're swinging at if you're Corona. Harvath likes to go to that curveball. It's likely what we'll see here. Another check on Quintana at first. He's back safely. Two-two count to the Haltom catcher. 1 down, bottom of the 6th inning. Harvath gets his sign from Cook. Another check over at first. That hopped up. Quintana has a chance to go 3, rounding second. Heading for third, picked up. The throw in, not going to be nearly in time. And the error on the pickoff from Harvath has Quintana just 90 feet away from tying this ball game up, and this at-bat approach becomes a little bit different for Ramon Corona. You know, he may have been thinking to score that run, got to hit the gaps, but right here, he's just got to hit something up the middle. Put something in play. Infield in, 2-2. Tying run at third base, 1 down, bottom of the 6th. Harvath, the 2-2. The curveball swung on and missed. Down goes Corona on strikes, and the 4th strikeout of the ball game for Cameron Harvath. And now there's 2 outs away in the bottom of the 6th. Already 1 run across, but the tying run 90 feet away in the form of Anthony Quintana. Now bring up Tyler Mitchlish. Fastball in the zone, strike 1, 0-1.
Go, big boy.
The 0-1 pitch to Mitchlish. Outside. Makes it 1-1. Harvath comes set, the 1-1 pitch to Mitchlish. Swung on and missed, 1-2. Harvath geared up. Quintana leads off from third, a 1-2 count. Bottom of the 6th, he's the tying run. Mitchlish awaits the 1-2 pitch from Harvath. Swung on and missed. All 3 outs here in the 6th by way of the strikeout. And Cameron Harvath keeps it a 1-run ball game. 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error in the inning. We're heading to the top of the 7th. Going to the final frame of play, we'll see 1, 2, and 3, Watts, Cook, and Ortiz for the Blue Raiders from LD Bell. When we come back, you're watching Haltom Buffalo Baseball here on Vype Live.
I literally had to walk over to this make sure. Yes. I left my other one. I ain't used to that shit,
Well, big inning right here for the Haltom Buffaloes. They cut the deficit in half last inning. Getting that run in the bottom half of the 6th. But now a quick one right here would prove crucial. He's got to go Bravo, who's pitched the entire game. 6 innings, 9 strikeouts. Fastball misses high. No one warming up in the bullpen. So coach is going to let him go after him. The 1-0 pitch to Watts. That one in the zone, 1-1. Watts 1 for 2 with a walk and a single in this one, as well as a strikeout in his first at bat. 1-1 pitch from Bravo. That one in the zone, 1-2. Watts with 11 runs scored in this one. Watches that one low, 2-2. 11 runs scored on the season, 7 RBIs, couple of doubles to his name. Bravo likes to sign the 2-2 pitch to the LD Bell leadoff hitter. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 10 for Damian Bravo. And the second strikeout of the night for Jalen Watts. That'll bring up the 2-hole hitter, Devin Cook. The catcher has been a nice backstop for the Blue Raiders today. First pitch to Cook, finds the top of the zone, 0-1. There's times when Bravo just looks absolutely dominant. That one, a hopper over to Mitch Lish. One hop across the diamond, over to Navarrete for out number 2. 6-3 put out for Devin Cook. And it'll bring up the 3-hole hitter, Josh Ortiz, 2 down here in the top of the 7th. Trying to get back in the dugout and go tie the ball game up and win it in the bottom half of the 7th. They got one more out to go, though, here in the 7th, in the top half. 5-4 ball game. First pitch to Ortiz. That one finds the zone. The 0-1 pitch from Bravo. Swung on and missed, and a beautiful, beautiful piece.
Let's go, Josh.
Makes it 0-2. Bravo looking for his 11th K, 0-2 count. Here to Josh Ortiz. Grounder right back up the middle, and a nice piece of hitting right through the box for Josh Ortiz. And he's got hit number 3, his 3rd single of the ball game, making him 3 for 4. And Daniel Arnold will grab a bat and hit for the former starting pitcher for LD Bell, Matthew Wendorf.
Go, Arnold.
Arnold, in 3 at-bats, has 1 hit on the season and a walk. He's got 4 plate appearances. The first pitch to him, catch the zone, 0-1. Bravo, the 0-1 pitch, grounder to the right side and foul, a sharply hit ground ball, but about a 1.5 foot foul. Makes it 0-2. Another 0-2 count here. See if Bravo goes right after him. Bravo comes set, the 0-2 pitch to Arnold. Slider in the dirt and a nice job by Corona to corral it and keep that runner right there at first base. Throwaway pitch from Bravo. Has it a 1-2 count to the pinch hitter, Arnold. 2 down, top of the 7th inning, a 1-run ball game. Bravo, the 1-2, popped up, infield. Wynn playing some tricks on this one. And it falls. Mitchlich, runner coming home. Mitchlich throws it to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And the LD Bell Blue Raiders add another insurance run. Arnold will get credited with a hit and an RBI as he ends up at second base as he hit that ball in the air. And it was moving around, dancing around. The wind was definitely playing tricks on it. And it fell between Mitchlich and Orozco out there as coach will come out and take the ball away from Damian Bravo, who pitched a fantastic game, folks. 6 2/3 innings and 10 strikeouts. And Yaziel Ceballos will come in from center and relieve Bravo of the pitching duties. And Bravo will head out to center field. Six-4 ball game. LD Bell over Haltom. LD Bell just won't quit.
We have the last call for the concession stand. We have half-price hot dogs while they last. And at tomorrow's game, we will have on the bucks.
Buffalo scored 1 in the first, 2 in the fourth, and 1 in the sixth. For their 4 runs for the LD Bell Blue Raiders. Scored 1 in the third and then 4 in the fifth, and just knocked one in right now off that towering pop-up in short left field that fell down from Daniel Arnold. And that brought Josh Ortiz all around to score. He had a 2-out base hit.
Number 11, Yaziel Ceballos.
And Yaziel Ceballos will come in
Number 1, Cameron Harbath.
to pitch, and we'll see what he's got on the bump. Ceballos comes set, checks the runner at second. That's Arnold. First pitch to Harvath misses away for ball 1. Harvath has struck out in all 3 of his at-bats tonight. Trying to avoid the sombrero. The 1-0 pitch. Curveball, catches the zone. A little bit of his own medicine, as Harvath likes to go to that kind of 12-6 curveball, and utilizing it well was Ceballos on that one. Evens up the count at 1. 2 down, top of the 7th. Ceballos gets his sign from Corona, likes it, comes set, checks the runner at second. Arnold checks him again, now looks forward, takes the 1-1 pitch, and fires it right past a swinging Harvath.
Battle, let's go.
And he's got a 1-2 count on him. Harvath awaits the 1-2 pitch. Coming set is Ceballos. 1-2 in the dirt. Nice play by Corona to corral it and keep the runner at second base in Arnold. That's a 2-2 count with 2 outs in the 7th. And a 2-run ball game. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled off to the right side. Harvath upset with himself, it looks like, because he missed it. It was a hanger.
I think if he would have handled that, they would have.
Runner on second, 2-2 count, 2 down, top of the 7th inning. A run across to score already, an insurance run for LD Bell. The 1-2 pitch, the 2-2 pitch in the dirt, and makes it a full count. Harvath will be moving on contact. Excuse me, it'll be Arnold moving on contact. Harvath awaits the 3-2 pitch from Ceballos, who came in from center to pitch this at bat. The 3-2 pitch from Ceballos. Inside, and a walk drawn by Cameron Harvath. He's on base for the first time tonight by way of the walk. And a courtesy runner will come on. It'll be Justin Odom, courtesy running for the pitcher, Cameron Harvath.
Red Dog. Let's go, Red Dog.
Riley Mello will come in and bat with runners at first and second and 2 down in the top of the 7th. 1 for 3 in this one, a couple of strikeouts and a single to his name. We just heard from a crowd, a little bribery to the batter that comes in, O'Reilly Mello. Offered him a crisp $20 bill if he can put one out. Ceballos, first pitch to Mella. Fastball misses high, 1-0. A much-needed insurance run LD Bell scored this inning, as it'll be 9-1 and 2 in the bottom of the 7th. Dangerous part of the order as Ceballos misses low, and it's 2-0. They've got to get these guys first. 2 runs doable. They had to score 1 anyway, had to score 2 to win it anyway, so that's going to do that next inning if they wanted. And that one misses outside, 3-0. We haven't seen many 3-0 counts from either pitchers or any of the pitchers for both sides today. Ceballos comes set, the 3-0 pitch to Mella, taking all the way right in the heart of the zone, 3-1. Odom at first, the pinch runner for Harvath. Arnold, the pinch hitter for Windorf at second. He had a single, the 3-1 pitch in the zone, and the crowd didn't like it. Mella didn't like it. Coach Gibson not too happy about it either down at third base, and it's a full count. Runners will be off and moving on the pitch. 2 down. Top 7. Ceballos comes set. The 3-2 pitch to Mella. Swung on, popped up to the right side. Will it stay in fair territory? Shading over is Navarrete. Can of corn for him. But a run is scored. Run scored on 1 hit, a walk, and no errors. Make it 2 hits. We're heading to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for the Buffaloes. They got to score 2 runs to at least stay in it. 6-4 the score. You've been watching Haltom Buffalo baseball here on Vype Live.
Let's go, Buffalo fans. Make some noise.
Come on, make some noise. Yeah.
Well, Justin Schumard will come in. Last hope for the Buffaloes. First pitch from Harvath starts him out with a strike. The 9-hole hitter for Haltom. Down 0-1. Schumard swings and misses, down 0-2 now. Working quickly now is Harvath, who's got 4 strikeouts. Make it 5 strikeouts in the 2 innings he's worked. That one wanted it. Cook wanted it. Took a crow hop down to third base. Didn't let it go, but it was close. It's 1-2. Harvath back on the bump. Gets his sign from Cook, who gets it from Gibson. 1-2 pitch, swung on, fouled off to the right side. Schumard 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop up to the second baseman in his 2 at-bats. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, the ball gets past Cook. Down to first base goes Schumard. Does it go in the dugout? No, a strikeout, which is the 6th of the ball game for Cameron Harvath. But the ball gets away. And the Buffaloes have a leadoff base runner. And a pinch runner will come in, I beg your pardon, Jeremiah Sanders. And that'll bring up the leadoff man, Damian Bravo, who's 2 for 3 in this one with a triple and a run scored. Sanders leads from first. Fastball from Harvath with a little extra mustard on it. Misses high and away, 1-0. Harvath comes set. The 1-0 pitch, curveball in the zone. Bravo knew it, stepped out almost immediately, and will gather himself and reset for the 1-1 pitch. Harvath comes set, Sanders from first. 2-run deficit. Grounder to the right side, will it get through? A sliding play by Pyroon to first and safe. Infield hit by Bravo. Third hit of the ball game for Damian Bravo. And Coach Gibson, I don't know if he's going to go talk to Harvath or the field umpire. No, Coach Gibson's going to talk to Harvath on the mound. I mean, he got a strikeout and he got a ground ball. It's just two plays that were, probably should have been outs. Instead, there's nobody out and 2 runners on. And the go-ahead, the winning run comes to the plate in the form of Cameron Leslie. Leslie 0 for 3 in this one with a ground out, although an RBI on that ground out in the first inning. 2 ground outs, 1 to second, 1 to short, and a strikeout. But we've got nobody down. Here in the bottom of the 7th, 6-4 the score. LD Bell over Haltom. They added an insurance run. LD Bell did in the top of the 7th, which came by way of a tall pop-up into short left that fell through. Cameron Leslie now, the right fielder, 0 for 3 on the night, but could become the hero. Runners at first and second. And a bunt to the left side, he gets it down. Coming across, high throw, and Leslie gets the runners over. And the tying run in the form of Bravo stands at second base. A sacrifice bunt executed perfectly by the Haltom right fielder. And just what you want with your 3-hole hitter up. As Brian Navarrete will come in, the first baseman, bats with runners in scoring position, the tying run at second base. Navarrete 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts in this one. Harvath gets the sign from Cook, and he likes it. First pitch to Navarrete, the curveball misses in the zone. I thought it missed because Cook went to the knee to block it. But the umpire says it's a strike, so it's a strike, folks. 0-1. Navarrete awaits the 0-1 pitch. Harvath. Oh, might have been a makeup call right there as that one looked pretty, but missed the zone to the home plate umpire. It's 1-1. 1 down, bottom of the 7th, 6-4. Tying run at second base. Navarrete checked his swing with the ball, catches the zone on the curveball. And he's down in a hole 1-2. He's got to put this ball in play to at least score the runner from third. Navarrete awaits the 1-2 pitch from Harvath. He's got 6 strikeouts in the ball game. Curveball, ground to the left side, and he's got him at third, and the throw to first, a double play. Sosa, one heck of a play by the third baseman from LD Bell, and a double play ends the game. It hopped up. No, Navarrete thought it was a foul ball. Haltom thinks it's a foul ball. Sosa picked it before it could be fall in foul territory. Sosa picked it off, tagged the runner at third, and then throws across the diamond easily because Navarrete didn't run. And that is how the ball game ends. A 6-4 victory for LD Bell, as they go back to even in district play. They'll move to 3-3 in district play, as the Haltom Buffaloes will fall for their 4th straight contest. They fall to 1-4 in district and 7-8-1 overall, it was a fantastic game on the mound for Damian Bravo. Ends it with 10 strikeouts. But the hero on the mound, coming in to relieve Matthew Windorf, was Cameron Harvath, who pitched a fantastic last 3 innings to shut the door on the Buffaloes. And a 6-4 victory. A 6-4 victory for LD Bell over Haltom here in district play. Haltom will look to get back on the horse tomorrow. Like I mentioned, it was Damian Bravo, who did a lot on the mound and at the plate for the Buffaloes. He ended up being 3 for 4 with a run scored, a couple of singles and a triple, 10 strikeouts to his name, and he has been fantastic. Well, folks, that's the final. 6-4, the final score. LD Bell over Haltom. I thank you for joining me tonight. I'm Ethan Herrera. You were watching Haltom Buffalo Baseball here on Vype Live. Thank you, and of course, good night.